guys. Today I'm excited to talk to you guys about money and retirement. So let's start off with, and I want you guys to be honest with yourselves too. What age are you going to be able to retire at? Is it 65 years old? Do you have things set in place to where you can retire at 40, 50 years old? Are you, maybe at that point to where you're wanting to retire but you don't have enough money? So where are you guys? I know I don't want you guys to end up how a lot of my coworkers have been. I've seen several of them retired about age 65, and they thought that was going to be a fine age to retire at, and they were healthy still when they quit. And then a year or two later, they passed away due to some illness, cancer, heart attack, whatever. And it makes me sad for their families because I know how much they were looking forward to retirement, to be able to spend time with their families, being able to look after their grandkids, be able to go on the vacations that they were looking forward to and all that. And those things never really happened. So I want you guys to hopefully take a look and see, are you guys on track so that you can, retire at a decent age, or, at least start making more money now to where you can, enjoy life along the way at least too, even if you don't retire early. So that's one of the things. And then, a lot of people think money's bad, but at the same time, you got to realize that you've got to have money in this day and age too in order to survive. And with money comes, financial freedom, and the time freedom is probably one of the biggest things that money can give us. And without that money, we just don't have, or we aren't able to make, the choices that we want to make. With money comes, you can live how you want to live and do the things that you want to do when you want to do them. You don't have to really answer to anybody else. So, and I'm not saying that, I was on track back then either. Back when I was probably about 30 years old, met with my financial advisors, and they said, Steve, if you want to live the way you're living right now, then you're going to have to put away another $12,000 a year. And I looked at the two guys and I said, how in the world am I supposed to do that? I'm living pretty much paycheck to paycheck already. And, they didn't have any solution for that. And so probably a while later after that came along my rock business. I started it up, and that helped a bunch. That started providing some extra income. I also had the tax incentives there too, the write-offs and everything. But I realized with that too that this probably wasn't going to be something that I could walk away from my day job with. It also wasn't going to be something that I could do till I was 60, 65 years old, do the weight of the rocks, and I knew my back wouldn't last that long. So I kind of fell into a rut, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I just kind of decided that was probably as good as it was going to get, and that there wasn't a whole lot that I could do about it. And then I had a stranger call me up on the phone one night and asked if I'd be interested in taking a look at a business idea. And I told him yes, and he came over one evening and showed it to me, and it's probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. And it changed the whole path that my life was on, and just introduced me to a whole new set of people that were positive and wanted to help you and wanted to see you succeed as much as they were. So that changed it all for me. But I don't know where you guys are at in life, but I'm willing to help. Um, you know, but probably one of the first things though that you've got to do is, you've got to be real with yourself. You've got to ask yourself, is where I'm at and where I'm going and what I'm doing going to get me to where I want to be in life down the road? Or is it not going to get you there? So, and if you can honestly tell yourself that maybe you're stuck in a rut and the path that you're on isn't going to get you where you want to be at, or maybe it's the people that you're hanging around with aren't going to, they don't want to see you succeed. They aren't going to help you get to where you want to be at. Maybe you truly need to make some changes in your life then. But I can't do all that for you either. You've got to be willing to make that first step. You've got to be willing to step outside your comfort zone and truly make changes in your life. And if you truly want to make those changes in your life, there's a lot of people out there that will be there for you and are willing to help you along the way. They just can't do it all for you though either. So anyways, I hope this, adds some value to your life. I hope it makes you think about things and makes you question whether or not you're on the right track and path in life. And I hope that if you're not where you want to be, that you're willing to make the changes to make it happen. And if you need help with that, I'd be happy to help you and do whatever it takes to get you started and get you on your way to, a little bit better life. So let me know if I can help. And any questions or comments, feel free to drop them below. Thanks, guys.
Hey!